Hey guys, let's get right into it. So Glorietta and Alex, can I tell you that this scene with Glorietta and Alex in this hotel room, this is exactly why my bougie behind spends the coins and just does a 5-star hotel every time that I travel, because of people like Glorietta and Alex. Glorietta and Alex got that hotel room looking like it smells hella funky. She got her wool blazer hanging out of the tub just looking all wet and sour. They got these IKEA candles, these tea light wait a minute. Who the hell got them IKEA tea light candles? Because I know it wasn't no Glorietta. No, they did not have no poor PA run around town trying to dress up that room to make it look all sexy. Because I was about to drag those candles and I was just like, wait a minute. Who got them? It wasn't Glorietta and it damn sure wasn't Alex. Production, you getting sloppy. So we find out in this episode that Alex is Muslim. His ex is Muslim, and I guess through dating her, he converted to Islam. Y'all, if this ex is a black woman... Sis, I mean, I know he gives off the essence like he got black kids, but I just don't want no black woman showing up on this show. This old looking scammer, sis. Oh, black women, we are not doing it like this in 2019. Ain't no way. When you jump ship, you don't jump to a damn dinghy. You jump to a yacht, black women. Oh, please don't let this be a sis. I was like, Muslim. She could be from a Muslim country, but I'm just like, can we just be real? He hood and he Muslim. That's a black woman influence. So Alex and Glorietta go to meet Glorietta's mom, and Glorietta wants to make sure that Alex does not tell her mother that he is Muslim because she would have a problem with that. Her daughter is dating a felon. You mean to tell me that if she can get around Alex being a felon, she can't get around him being, like, you don't have a problem with him being a felon, but you got a problem with Islam? Girl, what? They're not making sense. I'm starting to see that Glorietta is just as crazy as her mother, because her issues just do not, it's not sitting well with me. I'm like, you're making a big deal about him being Muslim, but he telling you this whole story about how he a drug dealer, and you're just like, oh my goodness, the baby, how are you going to raise the children? He's going to leave you. Really? Islam got you up in arms, but not the fact that he just told you that he is a drug dealer. He was in prison for robbery at just Sacramento. What the hell is going on? What's up? Let's talk about Alex real quick and how his story is not adding up. Because when he's talking to Glorietta's mom, he's saying that he got put in prison for all of these years because his fingerprints was at his homie's place. But then in the confessional, he's talking about how he used to deal dope and he got addicted to the drug dealer lifestyle. So you mean to tell us, the viewers, that you dealt dope, but you didn't rob somebody. You did all these other crimes, but not this one. Okay. Sure, Alex. Sure. I can see Alex in like a Gucci tracksuit, just looking like a very ignorant drug dealer. He gives me that type of flashy drug dealer that can't dress but swear that he doing it because he wearing something real expensive. He gives me that. I would love to have seen. Do y'all know Sarcasm, any of them other reality TV show or blogs? Do you know if they have pictures of Alex back in his drug dealer days? I have an image of him, what I think he looked like as a drug dealer, and I just need to confirm it. I just need to confirm it because I think I'm right. Cheryl and Josh, do you know that the government watches this show? Are you guys aware of that? Because at this point, it's not the blind leading the blind. It's the dummy leading the dummy. So these two fools are going shopping because Cheryl is now, contemplating how long she's going to stay in Colorado to be with Josh to see if this relationship is going to work while her sickly parents take care of all of her kids. She's at this local market or whatever trying to find a cooking pan to cook in her hotel room. First of all, can you do this? I was just like, I thought this was illegal. I thought you couldn't cook in hotel rooms because you could set the hotel on fire. Anyway, she's looking for a pot to cook in. These fools settle on a cast iron skillet. A cast iron skillet. Not only do they settle on a cast iron skillet, Josh sees a motorcycle mask and he starts reminiscing about his latest robbery, his last robbery before he was picked up, right? So he's giving her the deets and telling her how he used to do it and how the mask didn't work because he didn't realize that when he would breathe into the mask, it would fog up so he couldn't really see. He gonna have kids, y'all. He gonna have kids. The school system, forget it. Ain't no way you getting through to him and his children. Ain't no way. God bless that teacher that got to teach Josh's kids. Whoever it is, I pray that the school system pays that person double because the amount of work they are going to have to do to teach Josh's children. Anyway, he tells Cheryl that when he was running from the police after he robbed his last bank, when he was running from the police, he stopped. He stopped running in just enough time to hide $1,000, and he wanted to get a shovel so that they can go find it. I wouldn't be surprised if the both of y'all is locked up by the end of this week. Are you kidding me? You are on national TV talking about where you hid stolen money that you still have not paid restitution on and don't plan on paying. You even said that on camera. You know, the sad part is he would get a job over me. He would get a job over, ain't that about a child? Nope. Ain't gonna mess up my AdSense. Cheryl, being the devoted girlfriend that she is, decides to hop in the swamp that Josh buried the money, because when he buried the money, it was just dirt. He was just like, oh, it's a swamp now, so I don't know if it's still there, but, you know, we can go try to find it, because if that's $1,000, you know, we can use it. And she's like, yeah, I could use it on my wedding decorations. $1,000 on wedding decorations? Where the hell y'all getting married? $1,000? You know what, maybe, I don't know. I've never planned a wedding, but I'm like, $1,000? Can you really pay for wedding decorations with $1,000? You know what? It's possible with this couple. It's very possible. So she hops into the swamp with her jeans on, cannot find the money because, of course not, like it's not there. Dummy leading the dummy. She crawls out of the swamp, pants soaking wet, and they're getting ready to go to Josh's family reunion. She's complaining because she smells like a swamp. She went in a swamp to look for $1,000 that Josh buried 6 years ago. Make it make sense. I watched their scenes and I was just like, nobody is this stupid. This is impossible. And she got 3 children, and Josh is probably going to have a whole damn town worth of kids. Oh my, what? So now she's mad at him because she smells like a swamp and she has to go meet his family. And I'm like, you are the one that volunteered to go into the swamp to retrieve stolen money while your boyfriend, the simple felon, sat and watched you and guided you. You get out smelling like a swamp because you were in one, and you're mad at him? I would have been mad at him for other reasons. Like, why the hell am I in here? Why are you talking about the money that you stole and hid on national TV? Like, what's going on? I would have been mad at him about that. I would not have been mad at Josh about the decision that I made. She doesn't realize that she's being ridiculous, because then Josh is talking about how she always has these mood swings and she always used to cuss him out, but he was able to deal with it because he was in prison. Like, he was literally in prison escaping Cheryl. Now that he's with her, he doesn't even know that he can take it anymore, because she does. She snaps out a lot. She has a lot of mood swings. She's a Debbie Downer. And you know what? Listen, in prison, out of prison, or wherever, nobody deserves that from a partner. She's a lot to take on. She is whiny. She's a Debbie Downer. She makes terrible decisions. She just has a negative attitude all the time. I'm not getting into her fashion. What in the Charlotte Russe clearance section 1996 is happening there? Where are you finding these clothes at, Cheryl? They still make jeans with bedazzled pockets? In 2019? You know what? I'm not for prisons, especially for-profit prisons. I'm not for them. I don't think that they do what they were intended to do in American society. I don't agree with them, right? Not at all. But there needs to be some place where you can put, for lack of a better word, dummies, to hide them away from society. You know what I mean? We should not have to be exposed to this kind of foolishness. Josh and Cheryl, I can't. I'm watching their scenes like, guys, I hope you're putting it on for the cameras. I don't want to believe that you both are this simple. There has to be a place where we can send people like this, because as a taxpayer, I shouldn't have to deal with that. I should not have to deal with that. I should not have to sit and watch a woman buy a cast iron skillet so she could cook a meal in her hotel room. This grown woman with all these damn kids don't know that that's a dumb idea. She doesn't get, like, I should not know. There has to be a place where they can go. Where can we send them? Alaska is full. Alaska got enough issues, okay? To my subscribers in Alaska, I'm just kidding. Alaska's great. We're serial killers. Have you watched the ID channel? Y'all got a problem over there, but let me not talk. I'm from Philly. Whew, Lord, we love a gun. Pray for us. Vincent and Amber, can we talk about how, I don't know why I just noticed this, but Vincent's picture, when they introduce him in Amber scenes, this show airbrushed the hell out of his picture. Have you guys noticed that? Vince is airbrushed to the gods, okay? They have contoured, they have airbrushed homie's face. Like, he looks like a totally different person. And dare I say, they airbrushed his face for him to look happy and inviting, because in his scenes, I'm like, there ain't no way that those are his eyes when he's taking the picture. There ain't no way that his eyebrows is all the way up to here when he's taking the picture, and not in his scenes. Even when he smiles, the eyebrows and the eyes don't move. But you mean to tell me that in this picture, that's what he did for this photo shoot? Absolutely not. They airbrushed a soul. It's the damn truth. They airbrushed a soul onto Vince's face with that picture. That does not look like him. They got that man serving beauty influencer in his picture, and then we see him in his scenes and he is serving mass shooter. Y'all see it. I'm not the only one. Y'all see it. Amber takes Vincent to meet her friends at a local strip club. She lets us know that this is a strip club that she used to frequent when she was free. Her and her friends come here all the time. They have a good time. And you know what? From the looks of her friends in this strip club, I'm not surprised. Like, I believe it. I'm like, you know what, Amber? I believe that you would come here every Friday. I believe that this was the local hangout spot in this town with these friends. I believe it. No shade. So Vincent is not filling this club at all. Like, there is a woman shaking her vagina like an inch away from his face, and he's on his phone. Like, he don't care about this coochie within arm's reach. He is on his phone. So then Amber gets him up and tries to, like, get him to have fun in this environment. But if this is not what he's comfortable with, I don't think, like, forcing him to, you know, get a lap dance from a stripper is going to change that for him. You know what I mean? Because even when she got Vincent up and he was dancing, he just seemed very uncomfortable with this stripper. Is stripper the right term, or is it exotic dancer? This woman who could audition for Cirque du Soleil, okay? Like, she got the skills. So when she's dancing on him, he's like taking his stack of money. He's like hitting her behind, but he just seems very uncomfortable. And then he starts hitting Amber's behind with the money because Amber starts twerking on Vince. And what happened, Amber? Like, I didn't expect that to be your twerk. It was very sharp and severe. I was very concerned for her because I was just like, sis, if you continue to twerk like this, you might break a hip. Like, it was just very, like, it was, I don't know how to explain it, but she was just, like, just hitting them. She was just winding so hard. And I'm like, Vince was into it, though. Vince was into it. Even though he was uncomfortable with that other woman on him, he loved that Amber was trying to, you know, twerk on this dude while her body shaper was showing. Because honestly, when I saw that, I was like, who is this woman in these low-rise jeans with a body shaper twisting on Vince? Who was that? And then she sat up and I was like, oh, Amber, I'm disappointed. Like, I would have never thought that you twerk like that. It was really, to be quite honest with you, it was very painful to look at. That twerk looked like it hurt. And you know what? Now when I think about it, I think that Vince probably wasn't having a good time at this strip club because he was probably concerned about Amber. When he saw her twerk, he probably thought that she was malfunctioning and he was alarmed. He probably thought that he needed to take her to the ER. Because any person who would move like that, one would not think that they were dancing. We would think that they were having a malfunction, a breakdown of the body. But you know what? Go ahead, girl, because she was mad confident that that twerk was killing the game. And I'm not hating. Living your delusion. So while Amber is having the time of her life at this strip club because she's a lesbian, we cut to Vince, who informs us, the viewer, that he's a very sexual being and that he requires sex. He let Amber know 3 to 4 times a day. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine having sex with Vince? Oh gosh. What would it be like? Like having sex with a dead body. Can we be real? Can we be real? Like, he just does not seem like he got like a stroke. Just have them dead eyes staring at you and he just pumping up. Even if you adopted me, hell no. Can you imagine just being under that dude and looking into his eyes and just being like, what in the necrophilia is going on? Boy, just call me an Uber. I am ready to go home. Okay, so what are we, 2 episodes in? And I am sick of Michelle. So Michelle, Amber, and their friend Big Daddy, what's his name? You know, he was a cute little chunky guy. It's just a heavy breathing and if he would just, close his mouth and breathe through his nose, could have been a bit more attractive. But anyway, they are outside talking about Vince. And then Vince comes out and then Michelle starts grilling him again. Why do you like her? What is up with you? We were talking about you because we just feel like something is not right. And I'm like, girl, stop it. Girl, stop it. Amber is a felon from a felon family. Stop acting like this girl is a prize. Does Vince give off serial killer tease? Absolutely. But Amber is not no prize for you to be acting like that. I get that that is your friend and you want to protect her at all costs. But you are doing the most for a newly released felon. Like, that is a strike against this woman. So if a man with dead eyes who scams the military and gives off serial killer tease is interested in Amber, support that. Because your friend is there. She is there because she wants to be. Vince is not holding her hostage. At least not yet. You know what? At least for the time being, Amber can go and leave as she pleases. Check your friend. Don't check Vince. Because Red Sonja and Snuffleupagus is trying to read Vince for filth. I'm like, wait a minute. No, we're not going to do this. Does he have a problem adopting felons? Maybe. Maybe. But y'all don't got no right to read this man. No. Not you, Michelle. Not with that dye job. You don't have the range, sis. Lacey, John, and Shane. So Shane, they really tried to make this like it was The Notebook. They tried to make it really romantic. He is in an Uber and he is heading over to Lacey to, talk to her, to have her, make a decision. He wants to give her an ultimatum. It's either John or him. He wants her to make a decision today. So as soon as he gets there, she opens the door. Oh, you look so sexy. I can't believe you came all the way over here. Are these flowers for me? She just puts it on him thick. So by the time Shane has taken 2 steps into her place, he has forgotten everything. You know what I mean? He's forgotten his whole speech that he was going to make, the ultimatum he was going to give her, because Lacey is just rubbing on his little body. He's just like, you look so sexy, daddy. I want to make you feel good. Shane is like, I don't even know what's going on, but if she want to make me feel good, I'm going to let her. I'm like, dude, you came over here to get some answers. Now you're about to get, some Lacey, so you don't even care no more. So she just throws him on the bed and she's just like, I'm so ready. I'm ready to make you feel good. And Shane is like, I'll do it only if you want to. And she's just like, yeah, I want to do it, baby. I want to do it. You know what? If anybody was listening to me do these reviews, if somebody was listening to me and not knowing what I was doing, Lord. I'll say this though. I felt like Lacey, because first of all, what she was dressed in, I'm like, this is how you dress just walking around your house? I don't believe that that's just how she dresses. I think that this scene was set up, or at least she knew what was about to go down, and she was being all sexy or whatever to Shane to once again advertise for her OnlyFans account. Because if you go to her Twitter, that's all she advertises. All of her sex stuff, she puts the Love After Lockup hashtag. And we TV, get a hold of that. Because Lizzy is using your hashtag to sell porn. I know Discovery Network would never. So Angela and Tony. So Angela is just pissed off. Her and Trailer Park Jerry Springer are, on this mission to find Tony before the federal marshal picks him up. However, she's too late. The federal marshal picks up Tony and puts him back in prison. And she is like concerned now because she doesn't know how much time that he's going to do. Angela's just like, I do it. Oh, God, this show is hilarious. I don't have much time to wait for Tony, so I need to know how much time he gonna do. And I'm like, sis, it doesn't matter. You don't have the time, period. Like, if it's 3 or 4 years, ma'am, you are 47. I think you are lying. This, not even a white person who has had a hard life. This ain't 47. This is not 47. Listen, I'm from Philadelphia. It is what it is. I know white meth addicts. They don't even look like this at no 47. No, Ma, you are lying. I think Angela took off about 10 or so years. Bottom line, Ma, you do not have the time to wait for Tony. The way you smoke them cigarettes, you don't have the time. You need to make it work with Trailer Park Jerry Springer. Can we talk about him? Because when Angela was crying and like falling apart in his arms, he was trying to go in for a kiss. Man, are you that horny? Oh my God. This woman is breaking down crying and he's trying to like see if he can go in for a kiss, but then he decides against it and just consoles her. Wow. That wee just never takes a break now, does it? So Angela and Tony's segment ends with Angela storming into the prison because she wants to get answers from Tony. Tony in his confessional talking about how he can't wait to marry Angela for the rest of his life because he doesn't believe in divorce. Boy, Tony, like, you don't even believe yourself when you said that. Like, boy, bye. Lizzy and Daniel, is there nothing else to do in this town? Like, all y'all do is drink and play pool. Like, there's nothing else going on. You know what? We don't have the time. And this is not what y'all come here for. But one day, we're going to have a discussion about how wine and spirit shops, are they called wine and spirit shops or liquor stores? Y'all can tell I don't drink. Wine and spirit shops or liquor stores are only in impoverished communities. You can go to the suburbs right now and you will not find a liquor store within miles or fast food. Fast food and liquor stores stay in impoverished communities. And I think, let me stop that they try to demonetize this video, but the rich is behind it. Because I believe that the goal is to keep those who are the majority in a depressive state so that they won't have the time, the energy, or the desire to do better or be better. One thing about the middle class and poor, we got the numbers, we ain't got the unity. That's every community in the United States except for the rich. Let me tell you something. The rich stick together. Pray for me, because I feel like mother about to make some money. You know what I mean? And I'm just, oof. Don't let the rich get me. If I'm on here and I'm talking crazy, y'all know that the rich got me and they Kanye'd me. They Kanye'd me. If I'm talking something crazy, you're like, Nikki would never say that. What the hell is going on with Nikki Star TV? The rich got to me. They got to me. Stay woke and keep me in your prayers. So let's get into this nonsense scene with Lizzy and Daniel. So Lizzy and Daniel are at the bar with their friends and Lizzy looks over and she sees her ex. Okay, this bar was well lit. There's a whole camera crew with you guys. You mean to tell me that you're just now noticing your ex in this well lit room with barely 10 to 15 people. The majority of the people are the people that you came with, and you just now noticing your ex. He looks over and there's a guy, his face is blurred, but he's on his phone texting. And I'm just like, you're just now seeing him? So she's like, oh my God, my ex is here and he's texting me. They think that, they think that we're here snitching because we have wires on us for the mic so that you guys can hear us, but they think that we're doing something else. Lizzy, yes, we watch this show. We're not stupid though, sis. You know what I mean? A lot of us are just watching this show because, we're single and we ain't on no date. And also because it comes on right after people get off of work and you don't want to do nothing after you done worked the 40-day week. You just want to unwind and watch some trailer park. Train wreck TV. I got to stop watching this show. Messing with my vocabulary. So girl, don't play us. Play checkers. Because I'm not buying that you just now noticed this dude. I'm also not buying that this dude whose face is blurred is your ex. There's probably some random guy in that bar who probably didn't even know that this show was filming him until he watched it. Or somebody he knew watched it and was just like, did you date Lizzy? So y'all didn't cause some problems right there, because I don't believe that that was her ex. I don't believe that she got a text message that said that somebody thinks that she's over here snitching, that the dude that she used to deal dope for is concerned that she's in this bar with wires on her. He thinks that she's probably telling everybody's business and everybody is afraid. You mean to tell me that this drug dealer that had an affluent pill business is this dumb that he would think that you were in a bar with a camera crew snitching? He sees you with wires and he thinks that you're snitching? To who? On camera. Filming this scene where y'all drinking and playing pool. What did he think you were filming? Cops? Like, what? It just does not make any sense. We're wearing wires. So I'm freaking out. I'm really concerned. You also have a camera crew with you. In this small town, you mean to tell me that nobody knew that you was filming Love at the Lockup? Girl, bye. This made absolutely no sense. And then Daniel, all of his 4'5" self, is saying that he's gonna attack this dude because he's about this life. He knows this game. I know that. She don't know that, but I gotta protect her. I gotta let that dude know that I'm with her because I know the game. You know nothing. First of all, you continue to act like you've been in prison for life. Like Daniel acts like Lizzy has been holding him down for 40 years. The way he talks about his prison experience, which is why I was so confused when I found out that he only was in prison for 3 years. If he even did all of that, he might be embellishing all that time. Like, this is just, guys, this storyline is not making any sense to me. I did not believe anything from this scene. Daniel getting all hyped up like he gonna do something. I'm like, little Daniel, Danny boy, you better calm down for you get yourself and Lizzy beat up in this bar, because ain't nobody afraid of Daniel. Like, boy, you know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't. Yes, you've been in prison for drugs. I get it. I still don't, I'm not scared. It's like, Daniel, sit down. Sit down, little Danny. Like, come on. You built like a Polly Pocket character. Ain't nobody intimidated by you. Stop it. So him and Lizzy are in the parking lot arguing because she's just like, stop. I don't want you to go back to prison. And Daniel's just like, I gotta see this dude. I gotta let him know that he's not gonna talk to my girl like that because I'm about that. I'm about that. I know the game. I know the game. Stop it, Daniel. Stop it. And then she like throws a shoe. Her meltdown just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. And I'm like, y'all really think we stupid to believe any of this? You wasted all them fake tears that never, ever came down her face. And Daniel acting fake tough for nothing because we didn't believe this. Nobody believed this foolishness. It was so fake. Oh, we're wearing wires. So they think that we're snitching. But you guys stayed. You and your friends still stayed. Even if Daniel and Lizzy left, the friends who were also wearing wires still stayed. Let me tell you something. You can't text me and say that a prominent drug dealer in my hood thinks that I'm snitching on camera and he know I'm at this location. I guarantee you by the next morning I'm in another country. Like, who's staying on camera and talking to production in the parking lot? This is my life. I'm out. But nobody did that. Because her boyfriend wasn't in there, he was not texting her. And the drug deal that she used to deal drugs for was not texting about Lizzy. First of all, is this new information? Because I don't remember Lizzy talking about her being a mule. Is that what it's called? Was she a mule or was she just like, you know, drug dealer under his umbrella? Whatever it was, I feel like I'd never heard her talk about dealing drugs. I remember hearing her talk about her addiction. I thought it was alcohol, but this has to be some new tea, right? Anyway, Lizzy is crying about that because Daniel doesn't know her past and she slept with, you know, a few guys while he was in prison, but she's falling all apart. And Daniel was just like, well, I know that, you know, Lizzy, you know, was dating other guys while I was in prison. He was the one who, you know, volunteered the information that they broke up a few times. And so they weren't even together during a large part of his prison sentence. So he was okay with that. He was just like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not mad at that. I just feel like she's holding back a lot. And then we cut to Lizzy's confessional and she's crying about being a pill addict, having dealt pills to people, and sleeping with other guys. And I get her feeling just maybe, you know, shame for even doing that, you know, for dealing drugs, for destroying her community. That's what I would be falling out about. But you're falling out about the fact that you didn't tell Daniel that, or he doesn't know all of that. Sweetie, he just got out of prison for doing meth. He's okay, or he will be okay. Like, that's not, concerning this relationship, that's not that big of a deal. And then you sleeping with these other guys. Well, you weren't with him. Even he has said that. So what's the problem? Did you sleep with the whole town? Even if you did, you weren't with Daniel. So I just felt like they were trying to make something happen, and it just did not make sense to me. It didn't add up. It all seemed very fake and contrived. And also, Lizzy couldn't cry. She was trying to cry, trying to make something happen, even doing the crying sound, but nothing was coming out. And I think it's probably because this whole storyline was fake and it had no substance. So she couldn't believe what she was playing, and it just was not believable to us, the viewers. Anyway, that's it for me. That's all I have to say about this episode. I enjoyed it. It did seem like a filler episode to me because I thought we were going to get the confrontation between Lizzy and Daniel's mother. I think we're probably going to get that next week, and that'll be an interesting episode. We're also going to get a few more reveals concerning this cast next week as well. So I'll be there to watch it. I didn't think it was a bad episode, but it did give me fillity. But I'm dedicated to you guys, and I'm dedicated to this show. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you probably, if I can get it up Friday night, I will, because as of right now, I don't have anything going on. If not Friday night, probably Saturday afternoon. So check back on my channel Saturday afternoon because I have a lot of treats up. I'm filming some new shows. I want to start filming American Horror Story and Drag Race UK because I have a bit more time now, so I can, you know, add a couple more shows into my, you know, review schedule. So check back for that on Saturday because I should probably have it up by then. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I truly appreciate your love and your presence. Let's get in that comment section and have a conversation about this messy show that we all love. See you next week. Bye.